Oh my god, I just found heaven on earth.
I've just landed in Ho Chi Minh City, formerly known as Saigon, Vietnam's bustling metropolis of 10 million people.
No. Come in, come in, come in.
Today, I'm diving into District 2, the city's chic and modern hub, known for its international expat community and vibrant lifestyle.
I understand why international people choose to settle right here.
This is Rich Vietnam. Curious about what makes District 2 so special? I'll explore it with you together. Hi, if we don't know each other yet, I'm Rita. Join me as I explore the world's most captivating destinations, offering you not just travel guides, but a ticket to endless wanderlust. Subscribe for a journey beyond the ordinary, where every video fuels your curiosity and inspires endless discovery.
Now, one thing that the areas are very famously known for is the huge villas where people live in, some of them, and they are like locked with these massive gates around them, which is very impressive. I'm very curious to see more of that section.
But first things first, we need to get some Vietnamese coffee, and luckily we are in exactly the right place for it, because there are so many nice coffee houses in this area.
Which is this one right behind me, and most importantly, they have salted coffee. Oh, thank you very much. Some water, it's very hot. Thank you. And I have been obsessed with this coffee while being here in Vietnam. It's so good. If you haven't tried it yet, really give it a go. It's a combination of sweet and salty combined with strong coffee. I don't know if there can be anything better than that. Thank you very much. Look at that beauty. It has like the foam on top, ice below, and double shot coffee. Yum. When you touch this little salted foamy part, it's like, whoop, didn't expect that one.
Super caffeinated, it is time to explore these little alleyways that seem to just be a very well-designed shopping experience heaven. There are even these little playgrounds and resting areas right between it all. Can you imagine?
There are literally so many boutique stores that I don't even know if I've ever been to a place that has so many little shops that are in such close proximity to each other. Selling really cool stuff. It's so special. If you wouldn't tell me I'm right now in Ho Chi Minh City, I would have no idea. Honestly, I wouldn't even know where I am, because this is very unique.
Even the interior of the shops captures you in. You know, these types of shops that are filled with those things that you just want to buy all of and fill your suitcases with, even though you never knew you need them.
Everything looks very nice. Very beautiful stuff. You too, bye-bye. So this area is very famously known also for their international schools, to cater to that international community. And there's a full-on competition between the schools happening here with ads, where to send your kid to. And the international schools don't only limit themselves to the secondary section, but also to the primary school section.
In fact, many of the teachers working here are expats from other countries, many from English-speaking countries, which is of course a great plus point for any school.
Plus their teaching skills and education from here or various other places, which together makes it a very nice combination for a child. I actually love that mission of the school that I've just found. Look at that. Teaching children to count is fine. Teaching them what counts is best. That's a nice slogan. The level of international schools here in this neighborhood just keeps surprising me. We just passed the International Australian School, and I've seen kids from a European international school. So not only do you have like an international school, you literally can choose which curriculum you want that your child gets taught with. It's perfect, it's so cool. And all the schools here, they are kind of very much protected behind these super high gates. So I can't get a glimpse inside. I really want to see how it looks like.
Luckily, I managed to get a tiny glimpse inside some of the schools, and what I saw looked definitely like a nice place to study.
I think I found a public Vietnamese school as well, and it sounds so fun. Definitely sounds like a school with lots of kids like talking, smiling, laughing, screaming. The other private schools are so isolated that you don't even hear what's happening there, but this one sounds like a fun place as well.
Okay, let's keep on exploring this area.
What I've also noticed is that there are lots of sport places, and not just your regular gym, but fun ones like this one here. It's full-on kickboxing classes. That looks really fun. I love these type of workout places where basically it's not just all about running on a treadmill, but actually like a group class or something. I find it way more fun this way to exercise. One thing that we have really struggled with so far in the city is not having an espresso right when we wake up, because that's what we are used to. And when we looked in the supermarkets, we haven't found the right grind for espressos. And this coffee shop right here, which happens to be in District 2, of course, is prepared to sell espresso grinds. And you can choose which beans you want and have espresso again in the room. Smell?
Yes, smoking.
Equipped with our coffee bag, I really forgot for a moment that I am in Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh City is really something else and just a big hub to find whatever it is that you might need. Speaking of things that I need, I have been desperate to find linen clothes, and there it was, a shop that has linen in its name, so they take it seriously here for sure.
Now, if you're not familiar with linen, it is the perfect material for climates just like it is here, which is hot and humid and something that dries very fast. So it is really the perfect material for a country like Vietnam, and it is commonly used here as well as a fabric. We have more like pants, linen pants.
Although the selection was great, I haven't found something that suits me personally, so it was time to head on exploring.
Walking the streets right now, I can definitely see the international influence on the food here, because there are so many different cuisines you can eat here, and very authentic ones from the looks of it. So if you're a little bit tired of Vietnamese food, which is a difficult thing to achieve, but you can come here and just try yourself around these other cuisines.
You can really see the elevated dining experience here, not only on the fact that there are Michelin-selected restaurants around, but also based on the smart design.
Oh, look at that! They have like a train in Bangkok design layout. That's creative. Oh wow! Look at that! They have like a full-on room that looks like the train. So creative, the interior designs everywhere in the city.
It is time to find a place to eat, and I know just the right spot for lunch.
We are coming to this beautiful colored section with multiple floors that looks just so fun to be at. I'm very curious to see how it tastes like. And we are going for international cuisine. They even have Olivier salads here, can you imagine? They have Olivier, Shuba, borscht, all the nice Russian things. Yeah. What should I get? Hello. Can I please get one borscht and one meat dumplings? So my heritage is Ukrainian. I was born in Ukraine, I grew up in Germany, and that means I'm very much used to Ukrainian Russian food. This place right behind me where I ordered from actually serves Russian, Ukrainian dishes, and they don't out themselves as such. You can see some board games in Russian and the menu obviously, but it's not like, hello, I'm a Russian restaurant. So I'm very curious to see how it tastes like, and I'm definitely ready to taste some home food again. And in addition, there's a Lebanese restaurant, and you can't say no to hummus from Lebanon. So definitely getting that as well now. I'm gonna try a little bit of everything here in our international food section. My food has arrived, and it definitely has all the ingredients that make it very traditional. It has the raw garlic, the sala, which is basically pork fat. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. It has the sour cream, white bread, and the soup with beef inside. I have to say, it is tiny though. If I eat the soup at home, I probably have this whole bowl with the soup rather than this. It's just literally like a third full. But let's see how it tastes like. Also, my dumplings have arrived with meat. This is basically dough and meat inside, and you also eat it with sour cream traditionally. Let's see how it tastes like. I'm gonna go all in with even sour cream. I don't even usually add that at home, but I feel like if I try it, I have to fully try it. And some herb. I think this is dill, of course. The most Russian herb is dill. We put it into everything. Oh, that's so good. I feel so excited to eat homemade food. You mix the soup, and what we usually do, if you want to go real Russian, take a raw garlic and you bite it. Yeah? And then you eat it with soup. Yum. It definitely tastes authentic. It definitely tastes like my mom would have cooked it at home. And the bread, oh, it's warm. Yum. Let's swap. Okay. Now I'm gonna go and try the dumplings. This is a dumpling. And again, we dip it into sour cream. And let's try it. Tastes absolutely authentic, honestly. This place right here, they know what they're doing when it comes to Russian, Ukrainian food. We also got Lebanese food with hummus. Let's see how it tastes like. I'm gonna take a falafel and pita bread with the hummus. Definitely tastes like they know what they're doing with the hummus. Feels and tastes very fresh and authentic and local. Came up to return the plate and we got a rice pudding and a little extra. That's exactly what I needed. I felt like, should I go for dessert? I'm full, but I can have a dessert. And look at that, I got a dessert. Nice?
Yes, very, very nice.
Oh, there has to open it. Let's see. Nice. It's like vanilla tasted rice pudding, soaked really long time, cold. Perfect. We actually have a very similar German dish called Milchreis, and you cook it exactly the same. I didn't know it's a Lebanese dish.
I didn't know.
It's really a German dish for me. Like, I would eat it at home. Thank you very much.
Okay, we can bye bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Super full, I went back out to keep on exploring, but what I found was something I absolutely did not expect. Just look at that cuteness to come.
Oh my god, I just found heaven on earth. There's like a shop with a billion poodles. Is it like a kindergarten or what is it? Oh man, I thought it's a coffee house. Is it a coffee house? No. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's not a coffee house. I wish I could play with all these poodles. Oh, I see. Oh my lord, this is heaven. Oh my god, this is so cute. How do all of them have a poodle here? Now, having spent a couple of hours here in District 2, I have to say that I understand why international people choose to settle right here. Now, we also visited another rich neighborhood in District 7, but I felt that it wasn't very much alive or that it wasn't very much lively at all. You know, there were some restaurants, but it was mainly dead because people buy properties there for investments. The living is not really happening there, whereas here, all the life is happening. You have so many coffee shops, so many places to hang out at, and like your lifestyle things like your barber, your hairstylist, your nail salon, everything that you need is here. The schools are here, the people are here, so you can definitely find your own little space. At the same time, District 2 is way closer to District 1, so you're way closer to central Saigon than you would be in District 7. I feel like if I would settle here in the city, you would find me in District 2 for sure. Came across like a complex of flats and the buildings, they look like you're somewhere deep in Paris. Really beautiful. Of course, there's a gate and a private security guard and dog walkers and all of the fancy things. It looks super nice. You would have no idea you're in the middle of Saigon. And over there, again, like super old architectural building. Definitely very nice. Now, when you're in a richer area, it also means you have way more fancy cars. But knowing that cars here in Vietnam have 300% tax on top of their purchasing price is crazy. And it makes you think how wealthy people are compared to, I guess, the average population to afford a car that is not only expensive by itself, plus 300% tax, plus, I guess, insurances, etc. would be also way higher on it. And you will definitely see lots and lots of these cars here in this neighborhood. We're definitely here in a rush hour time. And guess what? This district is from no other different that has schools in it, because there are hundreds over hundreds of parents picking up their kids. So you have lots and lots of traffic at the moment. And the difference here is that it's not on scooters mainly. It's mainly in cars, which makes it slower, and that is the downside, I guess, of living here, is that majority of people have cars, which means more traffic for you during rush hours. Came across a supermarket that very much looks like Whole Foods. Everything is so nicely organized here. The fruits are stacked on top of each other. You have a cheese section, a full-on meat section. That is by far like the most advanced supermarket I've seen in all of Vietnam. But it is definitely on the way pricier side. This is like London and above prices here. Very, very high. They have a full-on room for vegetables. No, it's like a fridge. Come in, come in, come in. It's like a human fridge over here with all the veggies. Wow, I've never seen that in my life. Look at that. It's all veggies and fruits. I'm in a human fridge. Oh, it's so nice to be ventilated. And look at the quality of things. Like it's like top class fruits and veggies. I feel like I'm getting unproportionally excited from a supermarket, but being here it just feels like I entered a museum of supermarkets. Really cool. Look at that selection of meat. Wow. There's a fresh meat section as well, and a fresh cheese section. I didn't think I would meet more animals today, but oh wow, I was very wrong, because District 2 definitely keeps on surprising. Oh my god, I just found heaven on earth. Puppy shop! Can we enter? And you can literally head here with the dogs and select one. The concept about it is a little bit sad because they just sit here until they are purchased, but on the other hand, they get lots of love from people that come and pet them and try to find the perfect dog for themselves. That really there's a bond created forever. I wanted to equally share some love with the dogs, but in particular I picked the oldest looking puppy, assuming that he might be overlooked often due to the high competition in this room. Hello you! You're so cute! You're so cute!
Where are you guys from? Oh, cool.
How about you?
Well, we are sort of traveling, originally from America, but we're living here now for a little while.
Ooh.
That's very nice of you. Also consider staying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only came for a few months and we decided to stay for 6 months. So.
Wow.
And it was time to share more love with puppies and meet more people.
Hallo. Sprichst du Deutsch? Wo hast du das gelernt? Hier? Wie kommst du aus Deutschland? Woher denn? Aus Göttingen. Ich komme aus Hannover. Ja. She comes from Göttingen, which is close to Hanover. Yeah. What would be a nice neighborhood in Asia if there wasn't some kind of animal cafe? And right here we have a cat cafe. You need to pay an entry price and then it's like a coffee house. You can buy some snacks and some coffee, but you can cuddle with cats here. And they have so many cute cats right here. It looks super duper fun, but because we already cuddled with dogs and spread our love there, we are kind of settled on that domain and we're gonna go for a coffee house instead because it is quite late and we need a little bit of coffee. Boop, pick me up. And look at what I got, this beautiful combination. It has espresso, milk foam, condensed milk, all the forms and shapes of milk that there possibly can be. And it looks so pretty that it feels like almost like a crime to destroy it. And that is exactly what I need to continue on our day from here. And there happens to be a cat as well in this coffee house. Not a cat cafe, but one cat is here. Do you want to cuddle with me? Hello. A little head massage. Is it your cat? To be honest, I'm terrified from cats because I never know what to expect from them.
It is getting pretty late and at this point it is time for some dinner.
Also, if you're missing just a little bit of fun, you can just walk around the area, go left, right, and bam, you're in the middle of the fun again with food markets, street food restaurants, lots of shopping options on the street, fresh seafood, fresh meat options, and everything around you happening. So you are still in District 2, but technically you get an experience of being in District 1. For dinner, we came to a place with a really good ranking and most importantly, live saxophone music. The food looks also very good. We just got a starter and the first main. I'm waiting for my fish to come, but the atmosphere is very, very fun. Ooh, as I speak, it's coming. Yes, thank you very much. Let's see how that is. Is that eatable? Not the best fish I've had in my life, but definitely fresh.
And with that meal, my time in District 2 comes to an end.
With our bellies being super full, we are heading back to our hotel and back to District 1. I've really enjoyed exploring District 2 today and can highly recommend you to visit it, even if you're not staying there just for a coffee or a meal. It's definitely something else from District 1. And if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to support me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!